Alright, today we're gonna have a little tutorial on how to thread a worm onto your line and hook. So to do this you need a worm threader like that. It's basically a hollow tube connected to the handle with an opening on one tip. So step one, handle your worm. You want to find the rear of the worm. So this big thick part with rings on it and stuff. It's usually darker. That's the head. The other side that's actually comes to kind of a flat end is the tail. Someone told me that there's vestige little feet you can find in here. That's a good spot to enter, but you can't always find that on worms. So usually I go about roughly an inch up from the tail. So you want to pierce with the tip of the worm threader. You want to get it going inside of his body like that. Then you want to run it all the way to the tip, just like that, so it comes out of the tip of his nose. You can see the little tail on the end there. All right, so now you're done with the worms. Put that back. We've got our worm now threaded onto the worm threader. So now let's take our line. So I have got a simple bait hook with a worm weight. It's basically a conical weight that you string on the line above your hook so it can slide nice and caps onto the tip of the worm nicely. It doesn't snag too often. All right, so you take your worm on the worm threader. You're going to place the tip of the hook into the small little opening at the end, like so that the hook kind of hangs on there. And you want to hold on to the line with your hand or your fingers, and the worm threader with your hand. You want to put a little bit of pressure, keep it on there. Now you want to gently slide your worm around that corner. It can be kind of tricky. You don't want it to come out of the worm holder because it'll start over. So keep that tension on the line. Slide his body nice and easy so you see the hook come out like that. Now we're going to take the worm threader off. We're done with that. Now we've got, see our worm there. Lines running through his body, hooks coming out at the back half of the worm. So when the fish come and get him, the worm's where it wants to be, not just kind of jumbled up in the body. Nice amount of the hook is exposed there. And you can see the worm weight caps onto his nose nicely. Provide a little bit of weight, keep him down there. And that's that. Good luck and tight lines.